Good morning, everybody. A very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Shirley Simon, and I will be moderating this webinar. Today, we are presenting on the customer mobile app, adding a new dimension to customer experience. I am joined here by my speakers, Aditi Rastogi and Yogita Chabra. Hi, Aditi. Hi, Yogita. How are you guys? Thank you
Hi,
so much
Shirley.
for
Hi,
joining
Shirley.
us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Today, we will share insights on how to leverage mobile apps and how mobile apps can add value to your interactions, increase customer satisfaction, and boost revenue. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. Your lines will remain muted during the session. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them in the question box in your control panel. There will be a Q&A round at the end of the session, and we will definitely try to answer all your questions. Before we proceed further, I have a short poll for all of you. If you could take a minute to answer these questions. You will see a short poll appearing on your screens. Please take a minute to answer those questions. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, without further delay, I will be handing it out to Aditi to take the lead from here. Aditi, over to you, please.
Thanks, Shirley. A warm welcome to all the attendees from my end. Our today's session of this webinar revolves around these areas, which we'll be discussing in our next upcoming slides. In our upcoming slides, we'll be focusing more on the customer mobile application. What are the benefits that can be for the business as well as for the customers? We have a short product walkthrough that is lined up along with a case study. I'm sure that the biggest concern for any organization, or maybe we have the attendees that can actually correlate to the question that we have put over here, whether their customers have uniform experience across various channels. So when we talk about the channels, we have a question that what channels are we talking about? So initially, there was a single channel, and that channel was getting connected to a call center. Therein, a difficulty was experienced or could be seen by the customers as they only had a single channel to get their queries resolved, and that was very time taking, as a customer has to invest an ample amount of his precious time to eradicate the issue. In our present scenario, in today's world of digitization and advancements in the technology, a customer has omni channels where he can express his concerns, share his feedback, and register the complaints. So when we talk about the various modes to register complaints, a customer has a web portal, call center, emails, SMS, social media, and mobile application. The value of omni-channel customer is often 5 times than that of the single channel customers. And according to a recent study, it has also been seen that 55% of Indian consumers interact with brands through multiple channels. Talking about the customer experience, when we place ourselves as a customers, we also know the importance of having a customer mobile application, because it is nowadays a well-known fact that people are increasingly becoming more dependent on their mobile phones, and out of the total time spent on it, 90% of the time is spent on the mobile applications. Now, we have a short poll for you, but before that, we will be focusing on benefits to the business, how you can actually build up a direct marketing platform using a customer mobile application. Having a customer mobile application can actually act as a great marketing platform for any of the new product launches and tracking of the customer interest for different product categories. How it can make you, how it can help you to stand out from the crowd. When we speak about this, every brand over here wants to, get themselves a visibility, that a platform which can enhance the visibility as well. So when we talk about the customer mobile application, the customers get capable enough to eliminate the need of, again and again logging into the system. They doesn't have to remember any of the call center or the toll-free numbers and any other connecting medium which they can prefer. By talking about enhancing the visibility of your brand, the customer application is actually a boon to any of the organization, because it enhances the visibility of the brand. As an innovative customer application helps increase brand visibility amongst the customer. When we talk about the customer mobile applications, it is surely a very helpful medium through which a brand can achieve the topmost level by the tremendous features that they include in their customer application. Now, focusing on how you can actually reduce the cost and increase the customer engagement. This is the biggest challenge that an organization can face. So the specialty in the customer mobile application is all about the fulfillment of the customer needs and user engagement. Mobile applications actually enable companies to streamline their workflow and also give a cut into their costing. Having a mobile application can actually give value to any of the customers they have. Because today, mobile customers want their concerns or their issues to be addressed and resolved as quickly as possible by making just a few clicks or the taps at their own convenience. Providing a customer application and quality customer service leads to enhanced customer experience that would also make higher customer retention rate and increase the number of loyal customers that an organization can actually have. Now we have a short poll coming up on your screen to actually understand whether your kind of business actually appreciate the customer mobile application or not.
You would be able to see a quick poll on your screens. Please take a minute to answer those questions. Thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, Aditi.
When we spoke about the benefits to the business, I'm sure that the customer mobile application is more beneficial towards customer, because every business wants to have a good customer base with them and a retention rate with them. So how it is beneficial for a customer to have a customer mobile application. the businesses can actually make their, because this application is always available to a customer, making it available 24/7 and 365 days. Also providing easily accessible product and service details. What we understand about this easily accessible product and service detail is that providing your customers with the simplest of the simple outlook of the product offerings as well as services in just a few clicks or the swipes on their mobile application. Talking about customers do not have to wait for a long queue. We have seen in the previous decade that the customers only had a single channel, as we discussed in our previous slides also, making it easier for customers. Unlike the previous era, customer services almost at the doorsteps of the customer by providing them with the customer application. Self-care can actually be promoted to the customers by providing them a seamless customer experience and providing them the self-service menus within the application. And this actually gives customers or make them capable enough to actually solve their issues easily and quickly. This will indeed provide them a feeling of being empowered and more independent. An organization can actually provide the promotions and push notifications on their customer mobile application, which by promotion, you can promote your new product launches and push notifications for any of the services that you provide to the customers. The status updates and the service reminders are being shared to the customers through the push notifications. Last but not the least, IoT enablement actually is cream of the crop. And with this, I end up from my end, and I will request Yogita to take over and discuss about how a mobile application should actually look alike. Yogita, over to you.
Thank you so much, Aditi. Thank you so much for the wonderful insights you have put it on about the customer mobile application. So, good morning, everyone. This is Yogita. So again, we are come back with the fourth of the webinar here. So this is all about the customer mobile application. So here I would like to throw some light on the features which is readily available with the Servitium customer mobile application. So on the left side, you will see there are such few parameters that we are managing in our applications. So first I will talk about the user management. So if I would see the user management is basically the self-registration, the self-care, which Aditi was talking about, that as a user, I can register myself, I can maintain my addresses, that could be a multiple addresses, I can register my products, all the products which I am using at my home. I can also manage or also can be benefited by the management of warranty. So it's a bigger challenge to manage the warranty in a system today's era. So this is all about the user management here. Second, I would say the service request. This is the main challenge for the customer. He does not have to wait for a call center to connect with them. So we have given a provision in our application itself that they can raise a ticket from mobile application, and also they can keep the track of their complaint status of the complaint itself. So all those things are available in this handy, or you can say this mobile application. You have rights to follow up and raise the escalations or any kind of request or any kind of inquiry that could be raised by its mobile application. Next point is the customer connect. So these are the features, or these are the benefits that you can provide to your customer. Actually, it can be also helpful for as a business purposes. If you are launching any of new scheme and any of product you are launching in the market, so you can push the notification to the customers on their mobile app. So it could be your direct marketing platform over there. Also, you can provide the product usage steps, or through the notification there, you can make functionality available to access all those manuals which is related to their products. So these are the functionalities are available in our existing mobile application. On the right side, if I will talk about, there are some advanced features which we have currently enabled. and initiated with one of our clients. So the first part is a payment gateway integration. So if I would see, most of the time I would like to shop online, everything I make payments through the online, through the POS machines, through the wallet. So these are the functionality that would be available for the customer. He can sit anywhere, he can go anywhere and can shop online and make payment through the application itself. So this is how somehow related with the customer mobile application. If any of product you are purchasing, any of services you are asking for the organization, which is on a paid basis, so that payment you can make through your mobile application itself. Next point, I will talk about the IoT integration. So we have enabled the IoT implementation with our customer mobile application. So I would say as a manufacturer or OEM, generally we are focusing how we can improve the performance of our existing products in the market, which could be in terms of quality, in terms of speed, or in terms of cost. So nowadays we are adopting a new technology. So with the help of IoT enablement in products, that leads to a enhanced customer satisfaction, as well as cut down the operational complexities, reducing risk, and of course ensuring better compliances. So generally manufacturer or organizer making their existing products with the IoT enablement technology. So this is all about the IoT here. And last not the least, this application is a multilingual, so it is available in the English and Hindi. And of course, this is a Android and iOS version. So both platform are available with us. So moving to the next slide, this is all about the IoT offerings we are talking about here. So IoT, I would say, is the transforming the way today the enterprises to manage their assets and run the operations. So this is the IoT platform that would be comes with pre-built functionality such as data storage, data analytics, visualization, reporting, data flow, user management, device management, of course the remote action triggers, and last with the security. So this platform comes with these kind of specification itself, and also it helpful to integrate with your ERP applications or such as mobile application. So these platform actually address your most enterprises IoT application needs and integrate with your ERP solutions as well as your mobile application, or it could be your third party of any application. So here we are saying that we are using a mobile application to operate your home appliances. For example, I can say like a water heater, which is available in our market. So by a Servitia mobile application, we can adjust the temperature of the heater. So wherever you sitting in your home or outside the home, so you can adjust the temperature of the water heater by providing the customer mobile application. So this application could help you in a various ways. So first point, I would say it can show you the product health and usage on your mobile itself. If any of mishappening leading with your product, so system would create a ticket automatically for your fault, and of course the team would connect you to resolve this problem. And the third point I would say, I would add here, this is available 24/7 without human intervention. So here we are using a proactive approach to map the product functionality and the application itself. So this is the point, or this is the slide all about the customer connect feature, which we were discussing in our earlier slides, that we are saying we can manage the warranty management here of all your products which is available at home. We can share the usage tips or the maintenance tips on a mobile application as a bulletin. We can send you the technician photograph. Suppose you have registered any of complaint, so major concern whom the person is allocated for your complaint and whom visiting at your place. So for the safer side and for the security purposes, we share the technician photographs. Also, we can share technician current locations, so where they are. So, and also you can interact with them by sending their own location to them. So this is also the main perspective of our for the security concern as well. Last, not the least, the making the payment through the application itself. So this facility is already available in application. So this was all about the customer mobile application, what all those features are available in our mobile application. So let me take your some time to showcase our product functionality by this walkthrough. So I will show you the sum of wireframes that which is available with our customer mobile application. So this is the main screen. You can say this is the login screen. So here you can define your brand logo or the customer logo. And by logging into that application, you can use your mobile number and that would be validating by the OTP. If details of the product or if you are existing customer of any of organization, so details respected to the product that would be available in a mobile application itself. So it would be show as a registered product over there. Else you have a provision, you can create your profile and register your product itself. This is the landing page, which is categorized in a multiple section. So first I would see the tip of the day. So I mean, you can publish any of information as a bulletin on the mobile application itself. So it could be helpful for the customer and as well as from the business perspective. This tip can be used for the related to the product, any of information related to the scheme, any of product if you are launching in the market. So this kind of information you can publish on the top of the screen. Rest you can see the second section is divided into a tickets or the complaints you have registered through your mobile application. So you can track, you can keep the track of your complaint here. So this is the section on the left side. So any of complaints or multiple complaints you can see here, the screen would be adjusted accordingly. Last not the least, you can add your product. So you can see there are multiple products are already showing to you. So whenever you register your product, all these details would be reflected here. So this is the sample screen for the product registration. You can go for the product category and accordingly choose your product over there. So this is the page for the product registration where you can define or capture a photo of your product. You can capture your product name, product category. So all these details you have to fill. You can also define the serial number or the dealer from where you have purchased it. You can also define your installation area, date of purchase, and you can also attach the bill or the invoice copy of the details. So once your product would be registered, the details would be look like to you or the screen you can visible to you. So in the bottom section, you can see, so whenever you would register the complaint, you have access to manuals to take any tip from there. And you can use also, you can also update the product information as well. You can attach whatever the bill information you have attached, you can view here. So these kind of informations are available with our application. This is the service detail area. So whatever the complaint you have registered, so on the left side, you would see the ticket number, the status of the complaint. Second section is about product details. So for which product you have registered the complaint, that would be visible to you. Service details, when the complaint was registered, when allocated to which engineer. And this would be a complete history from registration to the closure. So this is one track over there. Second track, we can talk about it, whatever the engineer aligned to your complaint. So you can check their location. You can also send your location to them. And of course, last, that any of payment you wanted to make according to the services. So these sections are also available. In the bottom, you can see the service history. Service history, whatever the tickets you have raised in the past. So all communication you can check here. So communication history itself define that whatever the chats or messages you have sent to your technician, that could be available in that section. And last not the is the feedback and the payment section. So you can make the payment for your services. Once the call would be closed, you can provide the feedback itself. So this was all about our mobile application. So how we have justified like the discussion about how it can be benefit to your business, to your customers, and also this is the small product walkthrough. We just wanted to show the wireframes. Actually, the screen could be look like. Now the point is about the case study. So this is one of our business case I'm sharing with you. This we have a multiple brand. Those are using a customer mobile application. But this is a scenario about one premium company that is India's leading company and in a consumer durable and home appliances. They guys are using the mobile application from the long time and they have a 3,000 plus customer base. I would take one example here to justify or just share the information with you that a call center user generally used to take up calls 70 to 80 calls per day. And on an average, if I would calculate, the monthly call volume would be a 2,000. And on the another side, we are saying that monthly call volume around 30,000 plus we are registering through the various channels. And if I would calculate the average through the registration of mobile app, which would be a 17 to 18%. And on basis of calculation, I would say this would be a 54 or 5,500 calls out of 30,000. So on one side, we are saying the call we are registering through the call center, that is a per month call 2,000. And through the customer mobile application, that is a 5,400. So the difference we can see clearly here, we are saving a 2.5 man-month cost saving here. So this is the case which I wanted to share with you. So this is all about a one business case, and we have a multiple cases that related to the multiple customers over there. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aditi. Thank you, Yogita, for the insightful session. We will go ahead and take some time for questions now. Please, just a reminder to everyone, if you have questions, type in the question box in your control panel. We will take all the questions that the audience is putting in. Just give us a minute. Yogita and Aditi, I see we have a few questions coming in. I have the first question coming in from Mr. Selva Ganeshan Jayaraman. He is asking, can we capture the serial number by barcode scanning while registration?
Yeah, yes, we can register the serial number through the barcode scanning.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope this answers your question, sir. Yogita, I have another question coming in from Mr. Sai Kumar Narahari. He's saying that we've spoken about IoT integration on customer app. Can we please elaborate on this or give specific use case examples?
Okay, so about IoT integration, that we were saying that we can use the platform which could be integrated with our customer mobile application. So I was taking an example in a slide that we can operate any of your product through the IoT enablement, or we can use any of application to adjust their features itself. So if I would say about the use cases, so surely I will check and I'll be sharing with them.
I hope, sir, this answers your question, Mr. Narhari. There's another question that has come in from Mr. Balachandran Railkar. He is asking, can we generate bill through the mobile app and send it to the customer?
Yes, surely we can create the invoice or bill through the mobile application and send to the customer through the email only.
Okay, thank you so much. Yogita. There's one more question that's there from Anuj. He is saying, can we integrate this app with our current running ERP systems?
Yes, we can integrate this application with their current ERP.
There's one question from Mr. Edward James. He is asking, can I link my existing data with the app?
What you are saying, can I link my existing data with the application?
Existing with the application.
I think I have a question from my side as well. Which type of existing data he wanted to integrate with the application? So I just need clarification. I think, thank you so much, Mr. James, you have asked this question. We will coordinate with you separately. So we will ask you, we will share the answer with you. Okay. He said, I think an existing CRM.
Yeah, he is asking whether I mean, he has an existing CRM, if he can integrate
Okay,
it
okay.
with that.
We understood. I think that he is asking that the existing CRM data he wanted to integrate with the application. So that's available with. I mean, integration is available. We can integrate their data with our application.
Okay. There's another question from Balachandran Railkar. He's asking, can we add geofencing in this application?
So geofencing is already available in this application.
Okay, thank you. There's a question coming in from Narendra. He is asking, how many languages is the app available in?
So currently we have a two language, that is English and Hindi.
Okay, and there's one question from this is Mr. Arvind. He is asking, is it an iOS or an Android platform?
So the application is available on the both platform.
Okay, okay. And thank you so much, Yogita.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions from the team? I think that is all from the participants. I will thank all of you once again. This brings us to the end of the webinar. Thank you so much for taking the time and joining us today. We hope that you found this interesting and informative. Okay, I have another question popping in from Mr. Edward James. He is asking, is there a separate app for the customer, engineer, and the company?
Yeah, these are the separate apps. For the technician and the customer, both are separate application. And of course, for the company. And also we have a dealer app. So we have actually three apps. One is for technician, second one is your dealer, and third one is our customer.
Thank you. I hope this answers your question, Mr. James. I have another question that is coming in from Nitin Wag. He is asking, IoT is real-time activity and some buffer time. Nitin, would you want to clarify the question? What would you want to know in this? Meanwhile, I have two more questions coming in. I have a question from Mr. Jayaraman, who's asking, can you explain how can we download and use from the Play Store?
So this is the simple method. We generally download various applications through the Play Store. So it is available in a Play Store. You can simply download those applications. But that would be brand specific there. So we have to enable application for the brand name over the Play Store there. After that, they can download the application. I mean, that's not available for every user there.
Mr. Jayaraman, the name of the app would be Savitim CRM. Mr. Balachandran has a question, Yogita. He's asking, do you have performance measuring tool of technician in this app?
So yes, surely. We have a option, or you can say we have a tool that where we can measure the productivity of the technician.
Great. There's a question from Mr. Bimochandra Jha. He's asking, we are working as service industry, whether it is it covers all our requirements. I'm sorry, Mr. Jha, your question is not very clear. Would you like to rephrase this across? Meanwhile, I'll take up another question that has come in. Mr. James is asking, how secure is the data when using the app?
Okay. So he's asking about the data security. So which type of data he wants to maintain? I mean, customer data, or I mean what?
Across the data that the app is able to access.
So actually, what I have understood, but basically we have a practice in terms of security and certification. So we are managing all these things in terms of data security. And we also have maintained encryptions while exchanging the information through the server. So that's also available.
Nitin Wog's
Yeah,
question
majorly for the
is
yeah, Shelly.
sorry for interrupting, Yogita. Nitin
I was
Wog's
saying,
question.
sure, you can continue.
Okay, so I have a question from Mr. Nitin Wag. He's asking, is the IoT real-time activity?
Yes, this is the real-time activity.
Okay, Mr. Bimachandra Jha is asking, does the app cover all AMC details of our customer and expense manager? I hope
So, uh, uh, can he elaborate his question? I mean, what type of expenses he is talking about?
Mr. Jha, would you like to actually put in a few more details out here? Meanwhile,
So,
I'll take.
yeah, sure. With respect to if AMC, if he's talking about, so we can manage the warranty in AMC, but in terms of expense, he's saying, so I need some clarification or what exactly he
Uh,
requires.
Sure, Mr. Jha, if you can take a minute to put in those questions. Okay, he is saying this would be a TA and DA expenses.
But
I believe this would be for the technician. I think he's talking about from the technician
हाँ,
perspective.
but हाँ, the same thing I was understanding. But for yeah, for the technician perspective, he can manage their travel expenses there, not for the
But
customer application.
that would be through the technician app for him.
Yeah, that would be through the technician app. This is the separate app.
Okay, okay. I have a question from Mr. Balchandran Railkar. He is asking, is it possible to capture technicians' travel expenses with capturing bill images? And what will be the maximum capacity of the captured images?
Yes, first question is we can manage the bill or we can capture the image of the bill with the travel expenses. The capacity we can define, I mean, we can check.
We can define those capacity of the images from our end.
But definitely we can say the size of the image should not be large, we can say.
Okay, okay. I have a question from Mr. Jayaraman who is asking, does this app work through, offline also?
Yeah, this application works offline as well. I mean technician app I'm talking about, not customer app.
The customer app will not be available offline.
Yeah, customer app is not available offline, but technician app is available.
Okay, okay. I have a question from Mr. Edward James. He's asking, is the in-house repair work also covered in the app?
in-house repair work, in-house repair work, how could be relate with the customer application?
I think Mr. James, would you like to rephrase this question? Are you trying to ask us if the customers are able to see the status of their service calls? Yeah, he's saying repair work related to a ticket. So I think he is asking in terms of whether the customer is able to see the status of his service call.
Yeah, status he can track. I mean, he can raise the request and also he can track the status of his complaint as well. So this is available with the mobile application. So anything else?
Um, I have a question from Mr. Jayaraman. He's saying, can you share the name of IoT for customer app? We are unable to find it through Play Store currently. Mr. Jayaraman, I will have my team connect with you and help you out with this, if that is okay with you. I have a question from Mr. Railkar, who's saying, do you have pop-up options, if any ticket is logged to the technician? Mr. Railkar, I think you want to know more about the functionalities of the technician app. We I can have a team member actually connect with you to talk more about the technician app. We do have the facility where uh, any assigning that happens to a technician, due notifications are sent out to the respective stakeholders. But let me have a team member connect with you and uh, help you out with all the queries in terms of the technician app. If there are any more questions on the customer app, we can take one or two more. Okay, so I will like to wind up right now. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And we really appreciate you taking the time and giving us, this valuable 1 hour. If you have any more questions, please feel free to email it to us at aditi.rastogi@pathinfotech.com. We have also note of the couple of queries that you've raised out here, which I will have my team members connect with you on an individual level and answer those queries to you. We will be sharing a recording of the webinar. So in case you would want to share it across with your team members, please feel free to do so. Thank you guys once again, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.